Welcome back, everyone. This is a Buy Bar Pass episode. It's our rating system where we tell you whether you should buy the bottle, get a porter bar, or just straight up pass. Let's do this, Greeze.
Let's do this. All right, guys, we're really excited because at my party, my 40th birthday party, in the Nook, right here, except this was not here, it was moved out there.
You know what my favorite part about your 40th birthday party was?
What was that?
It was your pre-40th birthday party because you're not 40 yet, and you're really into that. It's like a theme of your life. Pre-first, pre-40th. Yeah.
Premature.
Yeah, everything. Yeah, that's how like your second child was
not
born.
Not like as a baby.
It's how your second one was born. But
like I'm not mature
conceived.
yet.
Conceived is what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Premature.
The pull-out couch on Thanksgiving?
That's how you were conceived, yeah.
Yeah, my mom told that story this past week.
All right, so what do we got, Grease? You got this at your birthday, right?
So I am in a poker group, and I'm not going to tell the location because
underground. It's not on the up and up.
And we actually just like throw like toilet paper out there because we lived pre-COVID, like right there when COVID hit, and it was a weird situation. So
but you're still gambling toilet paper.
100%. The currency has never changed and it never will. Bunch of dudes gathering around a table. Let me go ahead and tell you something. What you need? You need toilet paper. All right. So my buddy Josh.
Do you know him well?
I know.
Or is he just a dude that showed up?
No, I've known Josh for I guess like 2.5 years.
I mean, it took you a minute to remember his name. So
I said Josh. His name's Josh. All right, so he went to Total Wine here in town.
Yeah.
And he just was like, hey, I'm going over to this whiskey guy's house. He has everything, which I don't. Everybody always says that. I do not. And so what do I get him? And the Total Wine salesman or woman, salesperson, said, there's no way he has this.
Actually, the way that it was recounted to me was that he went and said, what's something he's never heard of?
Oh, which is
not a great question to ask.
Right. There's actually more things available that I haven't heard of than actually like just came out and there's no way he has it.
Right.
Yeah, because I actually have heard
and
of
also
less.
typically, yeah, but you've heard of good things. Yeah. You're not understanding what I'm saying, but that's fine. All right, continue on. So what happens?
All right. So here's what Josh gave me. Chestnut Farms Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, bottled in bond under U.S. government supervision. So this is coming in at 100 proof, 50% ABV. I'm going to read the back because we had, by the way,
comes in a square box, not a tube.
I thought it was. So here's the deal. When he said that, he said, "I'm pretty sure you don't have this or have never heard of it."
Never heard of it. Yeah.
And so I looked over there and I saw the box and I was thinking, "Oh my gosh, this looks like Lord of the Rings scotch."
Oh,
and I was
I wish he had gotten you that.
And I was like, bro, in my head, I was like, the person that told you that is an idiot.
Yeah.
Now, are you going to overpay for those? Yes, you are.
Maybe.
Because there's weird Lord of the Rings people out there. Or no, it was Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
It's like one of the Hobbit scotches.
How many people on our comment thread are going to be like, son of a bee, don't even know what Game of Thrones is?
All right, continue.
There's a whole lot more nudity in Game of Thrones.
Continue.
So anyway, we had not heard about this. So I'm going to read the back of this because this is just completely not our thing. Distilled and aged by the Clear Spring Distillery Company in Bardstown, Kentucky, DSP Kentucky 12. Bottled by the Clear Spring Distillery Company, Frankfort, Kentucky. That DSP is 113.
So
pregnant women can't drink this.
So it's Clear Springs? Is that what you said? I'm going to Google that.
Yeah, and honestly, they've got a pretty early DSP coming in at number Kentucky 12. So it's probably some like heritage, like we still got to still. Hell, y'all want to make some? You want to make some stuff? Here's the deal. There's gonna be a lot of crazy people that just hate us right now.
Yeah,
like, you don't know Crystal Springs Distillery?
No, Crystal Springs is owned by Sazerac.
No, this is called Clear Springs.
Clear Springs Distilling is parent company is Buffalo Trace Sazerac Company.
Okay, so number one, Josh, you're the man. Thank you so much. He paid $120 retail for this at Total Wine. So I'm going to go ahead and say that's retail.
Yeah.
Because I'm not aware of them price gouging at all, which is really great, Total Wine. That's why you're winning. So pretty much the same information here. There's no additional information. This is just a bottled and bond 100 proof whiskey that cost $120.
So
I'm gonna go ahead and tell.
Obviously, no, but context clues, Grease. I'm going to see if you can do this because if
Taylor.
if it's owned by Sazerac, and if it's owned by Sazerac, but it's distilled and aged by a Sazerac company in Bardstown.
Barton.
So this is going to be bottled and bond Barton.
It's going to be $17.92 bottled and bond.
Does it have an age statement?
No, it does not. There's no age statement. The laser code is in 2021.
That does not matter. All right, cool. So let's pour up this.
Well, I know it doesn't matter. I don't know. I mean, I didn't know.
Bonded Barton.
There could be another release that I'm unaware of because it's 2020. F you. I'm gonna pour a lot of this because it's $120.
I knew we should not have done a second video.
No, we should have. The power of editing.
Smells like Barton. It smells like Barton.
Oh God, yeah. I would have said that or Jack. No, it doesn't. It doesn't have the woodsy like the burnt ends to it, like on a pig. What do they call that? Burn ends. They call them burn ends, right?
Right.
Or they call them pork belly.
No, that's different. Burn ends or something else too.
Okay, I think that's on beef. Yeah, I mean, I would agree. It's got.
It is.
Are you mad?
It's yes, because it's $120, $40 whiskey.
Have you had it yet?
Yeah,
Or have you just sniffed
it tastes fine. It tastes like 1792 bottled and bond. Maybe it's 6 years old. It's not as good as that Red Dog pick.
Ooh, it's got some
Barton flavor to it.
No, it's got some floral like honeysuckle thing at the end that I really like.
No, that's you being drunk. It tastes fine. It tastes good. It tastes definitely like Barton.
It's decent. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Daggo, I wanted this to be really like mind-boggling.
It's special.
Like, what if it was 14-year Barton bottled and bond? What if it
I
was?
still wouldn't pay $120 for it.
We could, depending on how it tastes.
No, I'm saying,
Dude, look
I thought you were saying
decanters at Heaven Hill.
I
Freaking
thought-
Old Fitz.
I'm not paying the money for that because I don't think it's one time and it was a mistake.
It was a mistake.
Right.
Heaven
I'm a pass on that.
I love Heaven Hill.
And do you know what I don't like?
I love Heaven
The
Hill.
Old Fitz decanters that I've had.
I hate all their weeders. I literally don't like their weeders.
Yeah, I agree with that. I don't think this is worth the money. Pass.
Yeah. I mean, hang on. What is it at church? You're like,
Unspoken?
No. When they're having the elders meeting in the church service. Do I have a second?
Emotion. Yeah.
Yeah. Do we have an emotion to keep me as a pastor? We got an emotion. Do we have a second?
Not an
We have a
emotion, just a motion.
That's what I said. Emotion.
No, you said, do we have an emotion?
Do we have
Like a crier. You always got a crier.
Okay.
Yeah. This is not worth the dollar amount. I wonder if it's like an exclusive to Total Wine because they do a lot of those. And I've never seen or heard of this, which is not, people be like, you're stupid. It was everywhere. I'm like, okay, that's fine. It just, I don't know. At the $120, it's in an E.H. Taylor bottle. It has the E.H. Taylor faux tax strip, essentially, but it just says bottom bond. And
when I say it's exactly the same.
Yeah, it is the bottle. I mean, it's from their stock.
Yeah, I mean,
and it's the like this is
hang on, what is oh god, the flowers are this everything's
well because
that's exactly the same thing except there's no CO2 or something whatever that is
because that is the design no, it's the design from the actual tax stamps.
Oh, okay. So they just took this one and said, let's just get rid of
this is poor man's more expensive E.H. Taylor is what it is.
This is Amaranth of the Gods.
Here's the comparison, Greeze.
Oh god, I'm just
I know. Here's the comparison. This or E.H. Taylor small batch?
E.H. Taylor small batch, like.
Right.
Hang on, let me objectively do it. It would hold its own.
No, not for the price point. First of all,
no. I'm talking about. I'm talking apples to apples. Halfway through the palate, it turns sour.
It's not. It's not. Bad? It's
get
not a bad whiskey, but
feel it turn sour. The front, awesome. Then it turns sour.
I see what you mean. I don't necessarily dislike that.
No, I'm saying this would hold its own against the small batch blind. I would assume.
Yeah, but you can
Depends on
tell
what
it's Barton because it has some of those characteristics that are very indicative of Barton. But
yeah, except halfway through it turns to a freaking sour mash or whatever, sour gummy.
All right, folks, I'm a pass. Greeze is a pass. Sorry to
Josh,
your friend Josh, who spent the money on it.
I knew his name.
We could we should do some Cokes with that. Bourbon and Coke blowout blind.
We should invite Josh though.
Yeah,
Josh, thank you.
Happy birthday
for your
to
generosity,
Greeze.
man. Like $120 for a bottle. Like, that's crazy.
Weird flex.
Thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate you too, Josh. Next time, call me.
Yeah.
Send me a DM.
Oh, yeah. When he's at the store, like.
At the podcast on Instagram.
Basically, when it's Will's birthday or like anniversary or anything, like you want to get him a bottle,
yeah,
just contact me.
Right.
Don't contact Will. Because if you do.
Only if your mom agrees. No, she gave me 2 options.
Oh, my God.
She didn't say.
She's in a liquor store, Will. You know she's in a liquor store.
She
only said 2 things because they were probably the most expensive and had the freaking cork toppers.
That one was actually not the most expensive.
Okay, well, she had.
And the other.
How on God's green earth do you think
the other one you had
walks into a store and says, "I don't want that"?
Right, because she's your mom.
Right.
And you know what? The other one you already had, which you would have been happy with if she had a bought for you.
What was the other one?
The Derringer. All right, folks, thank you so much. We both say pass on the Chestnut Farms Bottled and Bond for $120. But you could pick up a 1792 Bottled and Bond and be quite pleased with the same whiskey. And if
Those
you
are
want
actually hard to come by.
If you want to support us, patreon.com/thepodcast. If you want exclusive single barrels, oakandthieves.com. All spelled out. Patrick, you know what to do. Play that beautiful bean music.